Morning. And that is why I love early mornings. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so this morning that was a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Or sunset? Beautiful sunrise. That was gorgeous. But right, we are now here. I don't know if you can see it properly or not, but in this part here, they have never been able to farm this. It is so wet in there. The trouble is all the water comes down the road and either floods the house out, which is beside me, floods that house out, or it floods this field. There's nowhere for it to go. So what we've decided is put in a big pond here, and that'll take all the water off the field and off the road. So it should stop with flooding issues down here. I don't know what shape I'm going to do yet because it's a free rein. They basically said just put me a pond in. So what I'll do is go along with topsoil, strip topsoil off at a certain shape, whatever tickles my fancy, and spread the topsoil on the field, and the other soil I'll put up as a bank to divert the water off the road into it. So yeah, right, we'll change over the ditching bucket, I'll make a start and I'll come back to you in a second. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I've got the rough shape of the pond so far. I've just stripped a bit of topsoil off. The pond obviously is going to go a little bit further out on that wet edge there, but so far it just comes round there, kicks back, kicks round here, right round, comes back in, back out and round and join. But that bit, the back there, I'm going to take out, and I'm going to take it a little bit further out because that is where it's all wet. And yeah, just so I'm just going to start stripping the topsoil off and start getting somewhere then. Everything's got to be moved with the machine, which is a bit of a pain. I've got to strip all the topsoil off, lug it out of the way, stack it up, dig the subsoil out, spread that, put the topsoil back over. Got the road here. I've gone to the lowest point on the road, which is there, and everything comes to that point there. So I'm going to have to put a gully in to let the water in off the road. I'm going to have to put a gully in, or a swellway, because this is the lowest part of the field. So a swellway is going to come in here, so all the water off the field comes into this pond. But yeah, no, it'll be half of that again. So it'll be a fair size pond, fair size. But boys are still muck spreading out in the distance. So I'm gonna crack on with this and get this one done. Now get this done, go back to the tree work and get that done. Right, let's get back in the pond and I'll strip some more topsoil off. And I'll take you on that little journey. Right, so technically this would be the bottom of the pond. The shape of this would be the bottom of the pond, but I can't do that against that edge because I want a 6 metre margin left. So I'll gradually strip the areas down here, but then when I get, I don't know, 15-20 metres off the road edge, I'll then dive it down and then I'll pull the banks up. But this bit here, I'll have to make the bank into what it is now. If that makes sense. Well, you'll see. It'll be the easiest way. I would set another camera up outside, but it's windy, raining and wet. I don't really want to get it all wet. But right, this has got to be a nice, gentle, gradual slope here because this is where the water's coming in. I just want to find out where the topsoil stops and the subsoil begins. Lovely, beautiful topsoil, probably like fender style. And all that is just years and years of wash off the field. It comes to this point here. The farm hasn't actually told me what size they want this pond. They haven't told me shape they want this pond. It's basically just a free for all, put a pond in. So, okay. But the way this topsoil is so far, 1.5 foot deep, it'd be lovely topsoil for dressing up or garden. Beautiful stuff. Oh, we're starting to get to some colour change now. take it that's original topsoil down there. Right, I'll do one more pull. Stony, very stony, so yeah. I don't think that'll hold water very well, not unless the water table's up here somewhere. Right, that's alright for that edge. Yeah, I just got to work my way around. I'm going to work my way around like that until I get to about here. And then I'm going to dive it down, and then them banks I'm going to reshape up once I've got to the depth I want to be. But right, I'll get back to you in a little while. I'll just get started and then I'll get back to you. Right, I'll show you what I've done so far. So what I've done is I've gone around the edges with a ditching bucket at a slight angle, so I've got my banks. Right, started doing my banks. This is the road against the edge. You can see it better now. The water comes flying down that road like a good one. That then hits the house, and that's the lowest point, is sort of where them two cones are. But this side it dips down, so I've got to put a gully in there and the water will come in there. Also, the water all comes down here, sits here and comes into here. So I've got to put a swellway in here. That's all the topsoil there, I've got to spread that. Got a load of topsoil there. It's starting to rain, brilliant. And some subsoil there. So I've now got the edges against the road, so I'm now going to dig this centre out and then just work my way back. It's as simple as that. Right, we shall dig. This is all now subsoil coming out. It's really weird, it's like a sand and a clay. It's like a mix of the two. I'm hoping it's going to hold some water that will get to a certain height and then run off. Like this lot here is all like sandy hog, and underneath that is clay. So like I say, I'm hoping it's going to hold and I'll be alright. I've got to try and lose all this on the field somewhere. I don't know where. Just drag it out I suppose, as long as it still stays lower than the rest of the field, the water will come this way. I could build the banks up, but then the water won't get in, so it's just, yeah, catch-22 really. That rain is a horrible rain. That's not enough to keep your window wiper going. Oh, it's just irritating. But it's enough that it covers the screen so you can't really see. Like here, I'm now hitting clay here. Dig some of that out and dress it up the sides, to be fair. Wrong sort of clay for a pond, that's a sandy clay. So technically it's porous. Bloody rain. Just keep digging, just keep digging, just keep digging. Well, I've got your attention quickly, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Might have even hit the 250 already, I don't know. We'll have a look later on. Notice I've actually cleaned the windows today. Why is it every time I clean the windows, it rains? Every time. We're waiting on a phone call back from GEITH about this tilt and hitch again. It's obviously still slapping about like a good one. It shouldn't be. been a bit of a pain doing this pond because you'll be pulling like this and then suddenly it'll twist like that. And it's like, he reckons he's going to speak to his fitter and his fitter's going to speak to us, but we shall see. It's been bloody handy having that tilt and hitch though to do these banks. Oh. Lovely. Here comes the Massey back from his dinner. That'll be a lovely pond here. They're on about putting a load of trees and that in here as well. It's going to be a gorgeous little pond. It'll be a lovely little duck pond, I reckon. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Keep on swimming, just keep on swimming. The benefit of the tilt and hitch. You sit here and just put it at the angle. Just dig in. Num num num. Right, I'll just catch you all in a bit. Like I say, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. But right, I'm going to carry on digging this out and I shall get back to you all shortly. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Press that button there somewhere, yeah? Do well, thank you very much. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I really do thank you all for supporting the channel. It is awesome. But right, I'm going to carry on for a little while and I'll get back to you shortly. Right, that is a pond built in one day. I've got the swell over there off the road. The swell comes in there to fill the pond, and the swell ways through there. It takes all the water off the field. Everything is levelled out. That's going to be ploughed in there, so it doesn't matter. This is all topsoiled up, not brilliant. They're going to run the power harrow over it, but I just wanted to get it done in one day so that I can get the digger back to where I'm supposed to be over the weekend. Might even come in tomorrow and do something, but yeah, all the slopes are perfect. I'll take you outside, you'll see it a bit better. I've just got to park this up so I can get the whole photo for the thumbnail of the pond done in one day. It's quite a big pond actually. It's fair size to be done in one day, and it's deep as well. But right, I'll take you out there in a second. Right, so that is the depth of the pond. That is a fair sized pond. I'll take you over to, it's now starting to rain, which is brilliant. I'll take you to the swell so you can have a look at the swell. Things I do for a video. Absolutely hammering it down. Anyway, this is all topsoiled. That's dropped in off the road there. It should start running in a minute. Now it's raining. You can see over there. Now get rid of that splodge. Over there the water's starting to run in off the field and starting to fill it up as well. It's still running now. So yeah, it's nice. I got it done in a day. I didn't think I would, but I have, and that's all spread out as well. I think it looks alright, to be fair. So yeah, right, I've got half an hour of tracking back now, so get tracked back and call it a day. God, this is some sticky dirt. Definitely boots off in the cab time. Hell. Right, you might be able to see a bit better how big it is. Probably not. That's all, like I say, it's all levelled out. All the falls are coming in nicely, all into that one point. So it's now time for me to track back, which I've got a fair way to track back, but it is what it is. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who are following my videos and what have you, and do like and do subscribe and share and everything else. Really do appreciate each and every one of you. I even appreciate each and every view I get. It's nice to see that I'm putting some videos out there and people are sort of interested in what I do. Yeah, there wasn't much footage of me doing this pond because I just wanted to get it done, get it out of the way. It's in a field. It doesn't really need to be the best, which it's not. It's just really a hole in the ground for the water to come in off the field and the road, stop the flooding so it can soak away. I don't know if it's going to soak away or not, because that is clay in the bottom there, but it's a sandy clay, so it might just hold enough water ready just to soak away. This next pond, however, I done a pond literally 500 metres up the road, and the water table is literally 3 foot under the surface. So I'm hoping that the one I'm going to put in there for flooding problems, that had a well beside it as well, which wasn't very deep, which had water in it. So I'm hoping that one, once I dig it, will fill with water, stay full of water. They're going to replant it as well, and it's going to look pucker. But like I said to the client, I'm going to do a really nice pucker job on that one. But right, now the field's all spread. That's 86 acres in here, in this one bit. That's all spread, all done, all levelled off where the pigs and that were. So they'll come on here and start ploughing this one Monday, I think. But right, I'm going to head back, get back to my truck. Anyway, I just want to share this with you. This is why I love my job as well. It was the same when I was farming. Just look at that view I get all day. Look at that, absolutely stunning view. No matter where you turn, it's just pure countryside. Absolutely stunning. And like you see at the start of the video, the sunrise was gorgeous, and the sunset, well, says it all really, don't it? But right, no, thank you all very much for watching this video, and stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios, amigos.